Hey YouTube, welcome back to Quayzar's Customs. I am Hurst Quayzar, and we are still playing some Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. I want to thank you for joining me this evening, and if you like what you are hearing and seeing, please hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you can get some other notifications of when I've got some other videos hitting YouTube. And I really appreciate all the subscribers right now. Right now, I'm just shy as of this recording, just shy of 125 by one subscriber. So it is quite awesome. I never thought I would get this far into the YouTube business just with these subscribers, let alone, I figured I'd just get 25 subscribers, and not even that. I just figured it was just a place to upload videos, and I seem to be entertaining just enough to get some subscribers, so that is awesome. But today we are putting together a single carb V8 overhead V8 valve engine for a 1969 Camaro. Now this 1969 Camaro is done by Dodge Charger, and I will put the link in the description down below on where you can get this. Now there are two versions of this. There is an SS version and there's just a regular Nova version. You want the regular Nova version from the workshop, okay? Don't get the SS version. It's not scaled right, even though it is made by Dodge Charger. Again, it doesn't even. It's a little smaller than most of the vehicles in Car Mechanic Simulator 2018, and at one point he thought about taking it off of the workshop. So please, if you're going to download a Nova, download this one. The link is down below. Hit it up, and on your way down, hit that subscribe button as well. So, 1969 Nova. I had plans to do this one of two ways. I did pull this out of the junkyard for a little over $1,500 more than what the value was, but it was either one movie or another. So, the first movie I thought about doing was going to be Fast and Furious 9. Now you're like, wait a minute, Hurst, there is no Fast and Furious 9 out right now. You're right, they're filming it, but there is a Nova in Fast 9. And I got this from an auction. So like the frame condition is good, the interior condition is good, body condition is okay. What is it that I need to do to fix the body to get it 100%? The engine cover I have in, and I have a license plate. Okay, not a big deal. So we are going to rip this bad boy apart. So the first one, like I said, it was going to be either Fast and Furious 9 or it was going to be this particular movie, which is Death Proof. Now, Death Proof, I will tell you, it's another one of the movies that I have not seen, but it does have Kurt Russell in it, and I'm a big Kurt Russell fan. Believe it or not, I kind of like his. I like his acting style. I like some of his characters he's been in. Tombstone, loved him in Tombstone. Loved him in Overboard with Goldie Hawn. And some of the latest movies he's been in is like Fast and Furious. It was either 7 or 8. My God, I don't remember which one it was. But he plays Mr. Nobody in it. So he's always been one of those actors that seems to be pretty versatile. And in this movie, no doubt, he plays almost like a character stuntman who likes to kill people and likes to kill women in particular, and he kills them with his stunt cars. This Nova being one of them, oh my God, I haven't seen the movies, but I've seen enough clips on YouTube to go, oh my God, this is one of those movies that I probably shouldn't even seek out and watch, because it's even though it's got cool cars in it, it's got a little bit of blood and gore. Particularly this Nova actually takes out a few girls in a head-on collision. And if you want to Google it and watch it, you go right ahead. But it's quite gruesome and pretty graphic. Some of the videos I've seen, I'm like, holy cow! Um, you know, YouTube's going through this whole COPPA thing now, and I'm finding I am finding these videos and thinking to myself, oh my God, why are these on even on there? Yikes! Woman loses her leg. I mean, what can I say? You got to Google it. It's quite, whew, yeah, it's crazy. But it's all good fun when it comes to making movies, and when I'm making these videos, I'm always having a good time with these. And this one is no exception. Looking into some of the stuff that there is for this as far as videos. Uh, oh my God. Whew. All right, so I started talking and forgot all about getting the fuel tank. Um, Hope everyone is doing well. We are just coming out of the holidays right now, and the weather's starting to turn, in some of the United States, and a lot of people are traveling. Just hope for the best for those of you that are going to travel out there. Just be careful out there. All right, like I was saying, this. Oh no, I didn't want that. There we go. I have started doing a slight purge on my other profile. I'm like selling off all the cars I have on the profile. And this here is my other shop truck that I've started to build. I've been bouncing between profiles, and I've built this one a little bit. The other one on my other profile, I have basically a rat rod style truck, but this one I'm going to keep kind of clean and just do it up like this. So we need a couple of drums on there, a couple of brakes. Put brakes, go with the suspension. Oh my goodness, I'm froze. Hang on. Okay, there we go. I'm hoping net is all I need for the back of this, because I mean, this is in pretty good shape. I did get it from the auction. Got it for pennies over the retail value, so I was very happy about that. It wasn't. There are times in the auction I had to spend 10 to 15 grand over the car's value to get the car I wanted, and sometimes you got to pay that if you want the vehicle. So, but luckily this one was only, I believe it was about 1,500 over the actual value. So I was pretty content with that. And like I said, I had this in the parking area for a long time because I was expecting to go with either this one. Well, actually, I didn't know Death Proof, but I think Death Proof was a suggestion in the Facebook site. I don't remember. If it was, please stick your claim and put your comment down below, so I can give you due credit in the credits. And I will too. So this Dodge, like I said, this is the Dodge Charger version. He has two of them on the website. The SS, do not download that one. Download the other one, because this one has several different versions in it, and you will be more pleased with this one than you will be with any other version on the net. Okay. So let me take a breather here real quick, because I need to find out. I don't know what type of wheels were on the Nova, to be honest. I think it was like the typical wheels on it, like the SS type wheels. And if that was the case, there's the Super Sport wheels is what I should say. So let's see, what kind of wheels do I have on it right now? They are 16s, so we're going to stick with the 16s, 315. So for 16s, so let's drive right into the wheel department here. The ones I'm thinking are almost like the Corvette type wheels. So we are going to scroll down here. I think I have missed them. Of course I have. Are similar to that, but the Super Sport wheels are actually only have, it says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 openings. The Super Sport wheels only have 5 openings. It's kind of like this. So we are going to get a couple of these for the size 16. I am good with that. I don't remember seeing if they had skin to tires. I don't know if it's white lettered wheels or not. 315/40. So we are just going to go with a not. How about that? I don't remember if it did or not. I don't think so. So we're going to go with a 315/40. Couple of those, and we are going to mount these bad boys up. And we're not going to paint them or anything. We're going to kind of leave them the way they are, because that's kind of like the way it would look. It's kind of like the Super Sport wheels, but not exactly like the Super Sport wheels, if that makes any sense whatsoever. While we're over here, we're going to mix it up a little bit. We're just going to dive into the suspension for the front end. We know we're going to need these shocks, so I'm just going to go ahead and pick those up. A couple of these, a couple of those, all the bushings, and the links. I believe. Oh, we need to get bearings, and wheel caps are always a thing. Always need them. Everything else we should be able to repair, so that'll be a good thing. I am just buzzing through this video tonight, boys. Yeah, that's pretty close enough there. Yeah, I think so. So the best part about this is that it is a kind of like a matte black looking car. I think we've got everything back here. True, right? Right. Let me take a quick look, make sure all the bushings are in. Shocks. So they go through this pretty quick. All right. We are going up front. Now I went with a 315/40 on the rear, right? 315/40, yeah. It's a 245/45 up front, so that's cool. So we've already got the engine all squared away, and we put a few performance goodies in it, just like we do with all the others. Just felt like, you know, that type of engine over there, we've done it a few times, and you just don't need to see me building that engine again. Of course, you know, like we've always doing the same front ends and same rear ends, so what's the difference, Hurst? Yeah, you got me there, right? Alright, so in this movie, I tell you what, this Nova, he's got a couple of cars, so he's got stunt cars. So he calls them death proof because they're only death proof for the driver, because they're stunt cars, right? They're designed to protect the driver. So from what I get from some of the video clips, you have these girls that are going to do a lap dance for this guy, and somehow one of the girls gets in his car, and he tells her, you know, that it is death proof, and this is why, and he speeds and slams on the brakes, and she hits her head on the dash and pretty much dies. You know, kind of painless, you know. But then he goes after the other girls that were at the bar. They're driving down the road, and he turns off his lights. Now, considering this is a matte black car, you turn off the lights, you're not going to see this car at night, right? So you got 3 drunk girls driving along, and he is full bore going straight into him, and he turns on his headlights right before he hits him. You know, what an eye-opening experience that could be, right? But the crash is so brutal. It is so brutal. Like I said, you have to Google it. Just Google it. Just look for the videos. And I hope that you aren't very squeamish, I should say, because yeah, it's pretty gross. It's yeah, it's yeah, it's just yeah. I don't know what else to tell you. Pretty crazy. All right, so the 2 front ones are going to be 16s as well, and we are going to go with another set of rates tires. 2 of those at 245, 45, and we'll get those all mounted up and balanced. Get the rest of the stuff going, and we need to check the brakes because I just know we are going to need some ventilated discs and pads at least. Yeah. Tires. Shock absorbers. Alright, now let's dump off all of our parts that we're not going to need here. Yeah, what did I tell you? There we go. Oh, I need I need one of those, don't I? That's the rear shock absorber. I don't need any of those. Yep. Yeah, so I need a front sway bar B. Go figure. I always miss one part. Alright, so front sway bar B it is. Suspension. Front sway bar B, and we are cooking with gas now. So I'm hoping your Thanksgiving holiday, if you celebrate Thanksgiving, I hope it went well for you. Really quick on my end. Boys in and out, just seemed a couple hours and they were gone. Of course, you know, as your kids get older, you're having to share them with the in-laws, and you know that's. When you're used to having them all around all the time, it's kind of hard to share them with the in-laws, but that is just life. And, hey, honestly, it just kind of sucks. But, like I said, it's life. What the heck is that? Okay. Guaranteed, if you ate too much watching this movie, it may make you throw up. So... that's a plus. Not saying it would, or if you watched a movie of me, you'd lose your appetite because of it. So some of the other Kurt Russell movies I remember seeing, Escape from New York. Escape from New York, if you were a fan of that back in the day. That was kind of a cool movie. It was one of the movies I've seen at a drive-in that I thought was really cool. Geez, what other movies? He's been in a lot of other movies. Tombstone being one of them that I think I mentioned earlier. Actually, one of my favorite Western type movies of all time. Have to admit, if there was a car for that, I would build it. For that movie, I'd have to find a wooden wagon, so we don't have one in here, so you know. So I am coming really down to the wire of a few movie cars. I don't have too many left. And believe it or not, I'm still searching for a couple of movie cars. No lie. During this whole process, I have been searching for these cars, and I don't use any of the editors to get the cars. You know, I've always think it's just cool just trying to find them on their own. So I don't use any type of editing to do that with, but by God, I may need to because this is starting to suck because I can't find what I'm looking for. And hopefully in the next couple of days or so I will. I've also started looking heavily at the rest of my awards for this game. I'm trying to figure out what the best way is to get the rewards. So I've got one for music, and I've got, you know, I've got a few rewards left. You can check my Steam Steam profile and see what awards I have left. But I'm actually trying to get looking at trying to get those puppies cleaned up and get them done. You know, I think I can do it. Ooh, that's so pretty in there. A black car with this type of engine with all the nice, pretty red performance pieces on it. Always looks so good. Alright, so in there, I think, yeah, this has this silly engine cover that goes over the top of it. It's ridiculous, but hey, it's fine with me. It has performance pieces. I don't care. Alright, let's put a nice transmission in it. We're going to go with that very nice transmission. And I think I have a starter, and we need to go hook up with some exhaust pieces. So for this, I need a couple of mid mufflers and a couple of rear mufflers. Typical for this type of car. And God, you know, I'm thinking they're C's, but God only knows. They're probably B's for. I don't know. I'll find out here in a minute. So performance exhaust system all the way around. Well deserved for a 1969 Chevy Nova. And they were C's. How about that? One of my favorite cars of all time is the Nova. And honestly, it was probably one of the fastest cars I've been in. I was in a 69 Nova, twin carbed. And I think we pulled like 120 out of it at one point. Yeah, it was nuts. So yeah, it was probably one of the fastest cars I'd ever been in. Rear license plate. Is that it? By golly, I think we're done. Okay, so rear license plate on this. I don't remember. Did he even have a license plate on this? I don't remember. I'd have to pull the movie back up and take a look, but I mean, I could wing it. I mean, I could seriously wing it. So, like, this is one of the two that he drove in the movie. The other one, the other car he drove in the movie was another Charger, much like Dom's Charger. And if you want to check that out, hey, feel free. I have a Fast and Furious series. You know, go hit that up. I've built probably like 3 or 4 of those bad boys. And, hey, hit them up over there because, you can have fun with it. watch it. I do not know what the license plate was. Oh dear gosh. Maybe it didn't even have a license plate for all I know. It was a stunt car. So maybe it didn't. I don't even know where it was made at. Alright, so why don't we just do this? Everything is crazy in California anyway, so yes, let's see how many proof. Okay. Needed an F. If I took the A out, death proof? That looks so stupid. Death proof. No. Let's just put death on the back of it. How's that? Because the car reeked of death. It killed everything, and he killed everything with it. So we're just gonna put death on the back of it. How's that? All right, we are good to go. You belong someplace else. We are good and golden on the interior. Everything else is 100%. We just need one thing to make this complete. Actually, this does not have a livery folder or a livery for it. So I took a little bit of time and tried to figure this out, and I did. Right there. There you go. Now we are complete. We have the skull and crossbone lightning bolts on it. So I will put that. It is a wrap. So if you're looking for something, it's in the description down below. It will be in my Dropbox. You can pick it up and download it for your Nova if you want to build yourself a death-proof Nova. Now, of course, this doesn't have a roll cage or anything else in it like Kurt Russell has in his, but hey, it's all good. All right, 515 with 670 pounds of torque. I am believing that is awesome, awesome sauce. All right, and there you go, peeps. Another movie card down in the books. We are talking Death Proof. Check it out, some of the video clips on YouTube. And if you are interested in the movie, by all means, check it out and let me know what you think. But for now, and for this series, I am, of course, Quayzar. Thank you for watching. Again, hit that subscribe button if you liked what you saw. Check out my summer car series that I've started up. That's going to be quite interesting as well. Thank you all, and good night. I'm Hurst Quayzar. I am out.